I'm Lynette Zimmer, Superintendent at Lake Villa School District 41. You can see me pictured here, literally with my four-legged partner Jeep. Jeep is a 1.5-year-old female Great Pyrenees, one of the most spectacular breeds on the planet. We all know that being a superintendent can be lonely and isolating, even with the best of intentions to visit classrooms. No one really knows you as a person, just as a figurehead. But this is my story of how I changed that. Sure, we all have an open door policy, but I wanted more. I wanted genuine interactions with students and staff. I wanted to be more approachable with parents. I wanted to visit classrooms routinely and purposefully without changing the learning environment. I gave it some thought and decided, let's train a therapy dog at school. Who doesn't love a puppy? Jeep would be my emotional hook, and I would enlist the students to help me with their training. Jeep and I would become partners, a true team. Of course, I had to strategize just how to do this. It can't just be a simple bring your dog to work day. It had to be bigger, better, and involve everyone. Lucky for me, one of my principals had just confided that they needed a therapy dog at school for the kids. I chose Jeep with the end in mind. I picked a Pyrenees because they're calm, kind, and excellent with children. I went to the breeder where the Santa Paws puppies were from. If those pups could tolerate a Disney set, one could certainly handle the chaos of a school. We all know 7 board members can make or break any idea. I already knew I had the best board in the state, and they proved that right again by supporting my idea of a partnership with Jeep. Of course, I explained our SEL needs and all about animal-assisted therapy. I was also sure to share with them each week in my Friday updates some of our fan mail and cute pictures of Jeep with the kids. Using Jeep to further improve relationships with students, staff, and families became one of my official superintendent goals. I knew one of our biggest challenges was going to be addressing potential allergies. My principals called all the parents of kids with listed dog allergies. It turns out only 2 of almost 3,000 students have a problem. Jeep avoids those 2 classrooms. The rest of the parents simply told their kids to wash their hands. Marketing Jeep was critical. I used pictures of me and my former therapy dog working with kids with disabilities. I also used the black and white one here to show Jeep's gentleness with my granddaughter. These appeared in a carefully worded letter to parents, and even the news picked up the story. Staff support was also critical to our success. I met with every grade level of students and teachers so they could meet Jeep and learn about the role of therapy dogs. Teachers saw me teach, and kids learned hand signals and how to help Jeep learn. We established expectations for our visits. I created a blog to share Jeep's journey. Kids and parents love our weekly posts, especially when we include a video. Good behavior is now recognized with official Jeep trading cards, and Jeep posters remind kids to read and wash their hands. I used the blog to teach kids about dogs, the Pyrenees breed, and promote subjects such as art. This particular post was such a hit that teachers had kids make their own unique handprint flowers and write about what makes them special. Just feel that Jeep love. You know you've made a difference when Jeep got her own staff spot in the yearbook. From my side, kids know who I am and what I do. Jeep and I get tons of fan mail, and I was even voted this year's MVP at one of our schools. What superintendent gets that? Jeep and I attend all school events and always appear in matching scarves and sometimes matching outfits. The kids love seeing her in tutus. The kids know we wear our matching scarves because we're a team. Yes, you're seeing a special education class with special Jeep pillows that were donated by a company. This creative teacher has the pillows in a dog crate, and the puppy pillows are then released through student acts of kindness. Jeep works with whole classes, small groups, and individual students needing attention. Kids earn Jeep walking privileges and special Jeep time. Jeep is the perfect incentive to make good choices. Jeep and I visit classrooms twice a week. Quite amazing. Kids love her fur. Sometimes they want to braid it, style it, and as creepy as it is, I made myself a Jeep costume for Halloween, and it's perfect for parades. Our students still talk about it. Who doesn't want to look like Jeep? Jeep and I go all over the community together, including Culver's for PTO night, and we have ongoing reading challenges at our local library that involve Jeep. Parents tell me how much they love having an involved superintendent and how much their kid loves Jeep. So that's my story. Jeep's my emotional hook. She's made me a much better superintendent. I know my families, I know my students, I know what they need, and I get into classrooms without being noticed and see how things are really going. What will your story be?